that's what Steve would have done. He'd have called on his friends, and we would have gotten the job done. So we were mimicking his example, and I hope that he's looking down on us and appreciating everything that we've done. But our journey is coming to an end. But as Lee Corso, who's ESPN college game analyst, not so fast, my friend. Not so fast, my friend. And it probably helps that Lee Corso also was a graduate of Florida State. So you know how Steve loved his Seminoles. So very appropriate that we were thinking of Lee in that context. But you know that Steve was a hard-working person that just was relentless. And if somebody should ever say no, that didn't faze him a bit. He just went on. He just continued to go. But in just a few minutes, we're going to unveil the bench. But this bench means more than just this dedication. I think it should be a symbol for us to carry on Steve's legacy. Calling a friend when you haven't heard from them a while, or you heard they weren't feeling good, or maybe it's gotten to the point where they're in the hospital and you go and you visit them. Or you see a roadside stand with some watermelons and you grab an extra one for your neighbor and take it over to him. Steve called me one time. He says, "You like artichokes?" And I said, "Yeah." "You like okra?" I said, "Yeah." "I'm going to send you some." I said, "Steve, I'm coming down in a couple of weeks." You know, but he was literally going to get them boxed up and send them to him. So that's just how he works.
Sounds like me.
And none of us will ever be able to fill the shoes of Redwood. But he's left some footprints. And maybe collectively, we can continue and be just as kind and respectful and a good neighbor and a good friend as he was. And we are so happy that the Wilson family shared him with us. And through this whole process, Kathy and Kara have been steering us in the right direction. And they've had exactly what they felt like would be good for Steve in his memory. So thank you, Wilson family. Thank you, Class of '69. Thank you, Lake Wales and community, Babson Park, for all of your donations, because without that donation, this would not have come to pass. So we thank all of you for that. And then one last thank you. Thank you in advance for keeping the legacy alive and letting a little piece of your heart reach out to those friends and keep Steve's legacy alive. So with that, I'd like to invite Kathy to come up, and I believe